A smartphone that can charge another smartphone wirelessly? Forget air power. Is this innovation or just a gimmick? What's up, party people? AndroidStud here, and it's time for Talking Tech Tuesday. And I want to say big thanks to all you subscribers that got me over 4,000 subscribers. Thank you, and a shout out to all those other YouTube creators doing their thing. You know what? Keep doing what you do and keep it moving. But first up, it's Huawei Day. That's right. Well, is that a thing? I don't know. But for Huawei, it was. They released and announced their trio of smartphones, and these bad boys look pretty interesting, packed with some serious specs and some different innovation. So let's get into it. First up is their premium device. That's right, the Mate 20 Pro, and this bad boy is going to have the notch at the top, and it's going to feature face unlock inside that notch, if you want to call that, and it's also going to have that fingerprint in display fingerprint reader. It's going to be an optical sensor, so it looks like it works fairly well. No more fingerprint on the back or on the front on the home button. You'll now have to unlock your device either by face unlock or with that finger in display fingerprint reader. Now this thing's got a 4200 milliamp battery. It's got some incredible fast charging. Now this device looks like a Samsung device if you ask me. It's really, but it looks really nice. Now the display is going to be that 6.4 inch 1440 screen, so that should be a pretty good, impressive device. It's going to be that OLED display with a curved side, so it should look really sexy. Now one of the things that this device comes with, it has reverse wireless charging. So if you want to charge another phone on the back, you just turn it on in the settings and you can charge the other phone wirelessly. Woo! Puts air power to shame. Whatever happened to air power? Is it coming or going? Anyway, one of the other features on this bad boy is that triple camera on the back. A big boy 40 megapixel standard lens with a 20 megapixel wide angle lens. Thank you, wide angle. I'm loving that these other manufacturers are starting to develop these wide angle lenses for their phones. And then you also have an 8 megapixel telephoto lens, which should be pretty cool to get those close-up shots. Now the front facing camera is a big boy too, 24 megapixels, so you can take those sexy selfies or whatever you want to do with the front, just get it done. Now this thing is gonna come in a 6 gigabyte 128 gigabyte variant. Now the price, make sure you're sitting down. This thing looks like it's gonna be anywhere from $1,200 to $1,300. Doesn't look like it's coming to the US. You may have to go across the pond to get this or import it if you want it. Now the Mate 20 Pro will also be featuring waterproofing. Now the Mate 20 is going to be a little less money, about 900 bucks. It won't have wireless charging. It's not going to have waterproofing. It won't have the fingerprint in display fingerprint reader. It's going to have that 6.5 inch 1080p display. Triple camera is going to be 16, 12, and 8. It's going to have the standard, the wide angle, and the telephoto with a 4000 milliamp battery. You can get this in the 4 and 6 gigabyte version. Now this Mate 20 will not have a notch. It'll have that water drop notch that we've all grown to love since we hate the other notches so much, like on the iPhone or the Pixel 3 XL. Now the final one is that Mate 20X 7.2 inch display, OLED display. That's right, it's a phablet, 5000 milliamp battery. It's gonna have that triple camera setup on the back, just like the Mate 20 Pro. The Mate 20X comes with the IP53 water and dust resistant rating, so that should help out. It's gonna have some kind of chamber cooling system, and it'll also have support for the Huawei M-Pen, so that should be interesting. X will also feature that water drop notch. Now these will all come in a variety of colors. You're gonna get that blue, the black, the green, and also a twilight color. I'm not sure about the price. That's a lot of money for the Mate 20 Pro. The Mate 20 also around 900, but it does pack some serious features on these devices. That 7.2 is an interesting device. It's a big display, and it's got some of those beautiful features that we all grown to love, including that triple camera. The Samsung Note 10 could feature no headphone jack. That's right, Samsung, there's reports that it could be getting rid of the headphone jack, just like OnePlus and the OnePlus 6T and the iPhone and the Pixel, and everybody's going this way, so get your Bluetooth headphones ready. Samsung also, there's reports that their Note 10 will be 6.66 inches. That's right. That number sounds familiar. Anyway, it's going to be bigger than the iPhone XS Max and also bigger than the Note 9, which was 6.4 inches.
Tiny phone, that is so retro. I'm gonna take a picture with my phone.
All right, this next story, you really got to sit down for this one. Remember Palm? Well, somebody bought the rights to the name and now they're releasing a phone. But the thing about this phone, it's a phone for your phone. It's a little phone for your bigger phone. That's right. This will be a 3.3-inch display that you'll be able to take with you when you leave your other phone home. So you can text message, take pictures, make phone calls. Why wouldn't you just take your regular phone with you? Why would you need this phone? Anyway, this is supposed to be a phone that's going to be a Verizon, that you can add this little phone to your line so that you can leave your big phone home and take this little phone with you. You know what, Palm? You're getting the Palm right now. Speaking of making no sense, the Essential Phone 2, there's reports that this could be coming, but this will also be a smaller phone. Reports are this is an AI-featured smartphone by Essential. Please don't do this. You also get one of these. The AI features smartphone with a small screen, works with voice commands. It'll send your emails, text messages. Andy Rubens told Bloomberg he wants it to be a virtual version of you. Less phone, more you. So you're not addicted to your devices anymore. You know what, Essential, I got a little bit of a word of advice. Come out with a bigger display, 6 inches, AMOLED, waterproof and wireless charging. Give me a Pixel-like camera, and I think you got a winner right there. The Pixel 3 and Pixel 3 XL should be shipping this week if you pre-ordered it. But did you see this on Jimmy Kimmel? Eminem did his song Venom on there, and apparently in the video they used the actual Pixel 3 to film some of the footage. They used 30 frames per second on the video. I don't know what you guys think, but I'll tell you right now, that Pixel 3 and Pixel 3 XL has some excellent cameras. It may be Notch City on the big boy, but you know what? That camera is the mark that you're shooting for as far as camera and pictures. It has the best camera in the game, no doubt about it. Looks like the Mi Mix 3 will be dropping on October 25th, and this thing could support 5G and have 10 gigabytes of RAM. Now this is going to be a slider type phone because it's going to have a bezel design, no chin, no notch at the top. It'll have that slide mechanism on it, so it could be interesting. I like the Mi Mix devices. I just hope that their cameras are on point. We're getting closer to the OnePlus 6T. That's right, I ordered tickets to the event. Not sure if I'm gonna be able to go, but I really wanna see this device because this is gonna feature a 6.4-inch display, AMOLED display. It's gonna have that water drop notch, no headphone jack, so some people are gonna be pissed off about that, but it's gonna have that fingerprint in-display technology, that screen unlocks. That should be a bigger hit. Now there's two questions, the price and will this feature a triple camera? And finally, make sure you get your iPhone XR orders in this week. You can pre-order that phone on October 19th and you'll get it a week later. Now I think that iPhone XR could sell a lot, maybe 1 trillion, maybe 1 million, maybe 1 billion, but it looks like it could compete with the bigger iPhones, the iPhone X and the XS. Although it's featuring that LCD display, it could still be a heavy hitter for all you Apple users. That'll do it for Talking Tech Tuesday. I'm AndroidStud. Subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the crew. Also like this video and leave a comment down below if you have any questions on this week's Talking Tech Tuesday. Follow me on Twitter at AndroidStud if you like. Also on Instagram. I'm out of here. Peace.